Now, our next guest has been on the show once before. It's my chief deputy, second in command, Major Rick Tabor. Rick, welcome to the show, buddy.
Thanks, Sheriff.
Before you go, let's talk about where we are with our warrants. Right now, our last count was 9,684.
Correct. When you and I came into office 2 years ago, there was a backload of 13,534 warrants. We've knocked that down some 40% now down to 9,684, as you just stated. A lot of it has to do with this show here, people calling in all the time. A lot of it has to do with the men and women at the Sheriff's Office. I mean, they're working hard, they're doing a lot of good things. For example, just 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did another roundup, if you will. We concentrated on the west side of the county, and we locked up 30 people and cleared 33 warrants.
And let's not forget about our state's attorney, Frank Weathersby. He's working with us hand in hand to get rid of those old warrants. When I first came in office, you and I looked at a lot of these and said, wow, this is over 20 years old. It's a failure to appear for someone that ran a stop sign back in 1971. And would Mr. Frank Weathersby want to prosecute that? So what we did is we've worked now hand in hand with Mr. Weathersby, and he's personally reviewing every single one of these old cases, these nonviolent, very non-serious cases, and determining whether he would prosecute or not. And if he decides not to, he's throwing them out. And that's getting rid of a lot of the old warrants that are really just crowding their files up and really making the numbers something they really aren't. And I'll give you a great example. Caldors had a lot of shoplifting when they were in existence in Cromwell, back when I was a sergeant with the county police. And it doesn't exist anymore. Their shoplifting unit doesn't exist anymore. The store doesn't exist. So how would you prosecute a minor petty shoplifting when there's no witnesses?
Yeah, you have no complainant, no witnesses. Another warrant that I know that Mr. Weathersby pulled was from 2 guys. How long has 2 guys been closed? I mean, it's been a very, very long time. So he's not dumping good warrants, is the point I'm trying to make here. He's dumping things that we couldn't prosecute if we found the bad guy.
Exactly. Another good thing that's happening is I say the mirrors that exist between us and the Anne Arundel County Police. Credit goes to Chief Jim Tier and his staff, and Chief Mike Pristoop from the Annapolis City Police Department. We do a lot of our sweeps, like you talked about, a lot of our special initiatives, sometimes by ourselves, or a lot of times with both of those 2 agencies, where we're going to go out and target certain areas, either in Annapolis or different parts of Anne Arundel County, and that has produced great results.
Well, now that you mentioned it, I want to mention something about Chief Tier for a second. He has opened up his police academy to us. I mean, literally opened the doors. Anytime you guys need it, you have it, which brings to mind a special event or a special training we did at the courthouse just a couple weeks ago with our CERT or our SWAT team. And if for not the assistance of Chief Tier and his staff, by opening up the academy grounds and everything else there, it'd be more difficult to pull off training for these guys, because frequently they're down the academy once a month training.
That's exactly right. And somebody else that we got to give kudos to, that the unsung heroes, is Dale and Mr. Hannon, the staff here at PEG Studios. The show they put together here is top-notch, and it allows the viewers a way to touch base with us, find out who's wanted in the community, and be able to get the information to us to catch these bad guys. And of course, we can't forget about our friend Tom Marquardt from the Capital Gazette newspaper. As you know, folks, every Thursday in the Capital and every Saturday Gazette, there's a whole list of wanted people that you know, and you know their whereabouts. You got to call us. You got to call us. That's what we tell people. They say, well, I'm not sure if he still lives there. Call us. Call 911 if you can't remember 1490 to 222-1490 number. Call 911. We'll find out if he or she still lives there.
Well, because of people like Dale, because of people like Mr. Marquardt, because of people like Mr. Leopold, when you and I were campaigning to come into this office, you said we need to educate the public as to what we do. And because of the people I just mentioned, that's getting done.
Absolutely.
People are now realizing the functions of the Sheriff's Office. So our goal is getting achieved.
And not to mention, we haven't brought up our 2 stings. The stings that took place because of partnerships, again, with other agencies. A great job for your leadership, Major. It's been a great 2 years working with you, and we're going to keep this pace going on. It's helping the citizens of Anne Arundel County. It's helping their communities, and I couldn't be more happier.
I'm enjoying every second of it.